भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम
ओम
नमो
नमो
भगवते
भगवते
वासुदेवाय।
वासुदेवाय।
नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वती व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna. Any volunteers would like to read the first shloka? Recite. Okay, I'll recite. Sutavacha
श्रुतुवाच
संप्रस्थिते द्वारकायां
संप्रस्थिते द्वारकायां
द्वारकायां
कृष्णौ बन्धुदिदीर्षया
जिष्णौ
जिष्णो
बन्धुदिदृक्षया
बन्धुदिदृक्षयः
ज्ञातुं च पुण्यश्लोकस्य
ज्ञातुं च पुण्यश्लोकस्य
कृष्णस्य च विचेष्टितम्।
कृष्णस्य च विचेष्टितम्।
Translation. Sri Suta Goswami said Arjun went to Dwarka to see Lord Shri Krishna and other friends, and also to learn from the Lord of his next activities. Purport. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord descends to the earth for the protection of the faithful and annihilation of the impious. So after the battle of Kurukshetra and establishment of Maharaj Yudhishthira, the mission of the Lord was complete. The Pandavas, especially Sri Arjun, were eternal companions of the Lord, and therefore Arjuna went to Dwarka to hear from the Lord of his next program of work. Okay, so Arjuna went to Dwarka. Let's go to the next one. Who would like to read this?
I can read, Prabhuji.
Yes, Master.
Hare Krishna. Vyatitah kati chinmanas
व्यतीता कतिचिन्मासास्
tada nayatato arjuna
तदा नायाततो अर्जुन
dadarsha ghora rupani
ददर्श घोररूपाणि
nimittani kurudvaha.
निमित्तानि
निमित्तानि
कुरुद्वः.
कुरुद्वः.
Translation. A few months passed and Arjuna did not return. Maharaj Yudhishthira then began to observe some inauspicious omens which were fearful in themselves. Okay. Translation. Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is ad infinitum, more powerful than the most powerful sun of our experience. Millions and billions of suns are created by him and annihilated by him within his one breathing period. In the material world, the sun is considered to be the source of all productivity and material energy. And only due to the sun can we have the necessities of life. Therefore, during the personal presence of the Lord on the earth, all paraphernalia for our peace and prosperity, especially religion and knowledge, were in full display because of the Lord's presence. Just as there is a full flood of light in the presence of the glowing sun. Maharaj Yudhishthira observed some discrepancies in his kingdom, and therefore he became very anxious about Arjuna, who was long absent. And there was also no news about Dwarka's well-being. He suspected the disappearance of Lord Shri Krishna. Otherwise, there would have been no possibility of fearful omens. Oh, okay. Hare Krishna. So here, Prabhupada is explaining the power of Krishna's presence. Then, if Krishna is here, is present, then there is no fear, no difficulties, no problems, and no bad omens. But Maharaj Yudhishthira, because the Arjuna I think went to Dwarka, and then he did not come for a long time. So he's observing some inauspicious omens, and he's saying that it is happening. Maybe something had happened to Lord Krishna or Dwarka, so he's having these thoughts. So, and here Prabhupada is comparing Krishna to the sun, that in our material world, the sun is considered to be the source of all productivity. So, and material energy, and the only due to the sun we can have the necessities of life. So that time they're saying that because Krishna was there, so Yudhishthir Maharaj was having everything, all good things in his kingdom. But now Arjuna went and he's having these thoughts that maybe something happened to Krishna. So disappearance of Krishna, thought of Krishna's disappearance making him feel that something is not right. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for reading and sharing. Anybody else would like to share? Okay, who would like to recite the next one? 1:14:3.
I can recite, Prabhuji.
Please go ahead, Mataji.
Kalasya cha gatim rodram
Kalasya cha gatim rodram
viparyastrartu dharmina
vipastat tu dharmina
papiyasim nrinam vartam
papiyasim vartam
krodha lobhanritatmanam.
krodha lobhanritatmanam.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. He saw that the direction of eternal time had changed, and this was very fearful. There were disruptions in the seasonal regularities. The people in general had become very greedy, angry, and deceitful, and he saw that they were adopting foul means of livelihood. Purport: when civilization is disconnected from the loving relation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, symptoms like changes of seasonal regulations, foul means of livelihood, greed, anger, and fraudulence become rampant. The change of seasonal regulations refer to one season's atmosphere becoming manifest in another season. For example, the rainy season being transferred to autumn, or the fructification of fruits and flowers from one season in another season. A godless man is invariably greedy, angry, and fraudulent. Such a man can earn his livelihood by any means, black or white. During the reign of Maharaj Yudhishthir, all the above symptoms were conspicuous by their absence. But Maharaj Yudhishthir was astonished to experience even a slight change in the godly atmosphere of his kingdom, and at once he suspected the disappearance of the Lord. Foul means of livelihood implies deviation from one's occupational duty. There are prescribed duties for everyone, such as the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. But anyone who deviates from his prescribed duty and declares another's duty to be his own is following a foul and improper duty. A man becomes too greedy for wealth and power when he has no higher objective in life, and when he thinks that this earthly life of a few years is all in all. Ignorance is the cause for all these anomalies in human society, and to remove this ignorance, especially in this age of degradation, the powerful sun is there to distribute light in the shape of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. So in this verse, Sud Goswami is saying that now Yudhishthir Maharaj started seeing a lot of inauspicious signs. He saw that everything had changed. All the regular things had become irregular. For example, the seasonal changes had come, like the seasons were opposite. The fruits that should be coming in one season are coming in another season. Or when the atmosphere or weather of one season is happening in another season, that is also irregular. So these kind of irregularities were happening. People's nature had changed, because in Maharaj Yudhishthir's rule, everybody was very pious and gentle, godly people. And now they were greedy, angry. They had become fraudulent. Their means of livelihood had become foul also. So they were very all these adharmic, irreligious things were getting manifested in people and this was also getting reflected in the weather, and um, um, all this was very fearful. So so these are all inauspicious things, and that made Maharaj Yudhishthir suspicious that this must be because Krishna has disappeared. He has wrapped up his leelas, his pastime. So and Prabhupada is explaining further that whenever a person's connection with the Supreme Personality of Godhead is lost, when he forgets about the higher objective of life, the goal of life, and thinks that this life is everything, this temporary life is everything, then he starts using, when they don't understand that there will be results of these impious activities, they forget all the teachings of proper dharma, then they take to these irregular, impious, fraudulent activities, and this kind of greedy, cheating propensities come over them. So, and this happens because of their disconnect with Krishna. So because when Krishna was here, and also under the rule of Maharaj Yudhishthir, everything was very nice and regular and normal, calm, godly, religious, like it should be. And now it was going in the other direction. So and this is our state, right? Because we are, especially in Kali Yuga, we are so disconnected from the absolute truth that we think that this life is everything, so we try to enjoy it as much as possible, not caring about the results of these sinful reactions that we will get later on if we keep on following this path of sense gratification, indulgence, and cheating, greedy, angry, these kind of propensities. Then what would be the sinful reactions we get? We forget that there will be reactions to this, and that is because of our disconnect with Krishna, forgetting our relationship with Krishna. And so Prabhupada is saying, so that is, especially these things are prominent in this age of Kali. This is a very ignorant state, because we are disconnected from knowledge, we are disconnected from light of knowledge. And so in this age, the light is given by the sun of Srimad Bhagavatam that rose just before the darkness of Kali Yuga was about to come. And because Krishna had disappeared, but Srimad Bhagavatam, which is not different from Krishna, came in the form of sun to give us light in this dark age of Kali, and so that we can reconnect with Krishna again, realize our relationship, and not give into these kind of cheating, greedy, angry kind of behavior that had come upon people because of their ignorance and darkness. That's all I understand, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else would like to mention anything? Okay, so we'll go to the next shloka. Any volunteers who would like to read? This is the last shloka. After this, we'll do the Kahoot quiz. So who has not read so far? Would like to read? Rakshita Mataji, you read?
I read, but
Rita Mataji, you read? Would you? Oh, you are driving.
मैं पढ़ देती हूँ प्रभु जी.
Okay.
जिह्मा प्रायं व्यवहृतं.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I was just trying to unmute and it was not happening. Actually, I'm in outside, so I can just hear.
Yes, you can hear.
Thank you.
शाठ्यमिश्रं
व्यवहृतं
Shatyam Mishram Cha Suhridam. Shatyam Mishram Cha Suhridam.
Jasupradam.
Pitramatra Suhrid Bhratar
Pitranmatra Surid Bhratra.
Dampati Nam Cha Kalkanam.
Dampati Namakalchanam.
Translation: all ordinary transactions and dealing became polluted with cheating, even between friends and in familial affairs. There was always misunderstanding between fathers, mothers, and sons, between well wishers and between brothers. Even between husband and wife, there was always strain and quarrel. But, okay. A conditioned living being is endowed with four principles of malpractice, namely errors, insanity, inability, and cheating. There are signs of imperfection, and out of four, the propensity to cheat others is most prominent. And this cheating practice is there in the conditioned soul because the conditioned soul are primarily in the material world, imbued with an unnatural desire to lord it over the material world. A living being in his pure state is not conditioned, but by the laws, because in his pure state he is conscious that a living being is eternally subservient to the supreme being, and thus it is always good for him to remain subservient instead of falsely trying to lord it over the property of supreme lord. In the conditioned state, the living being is not satisfied even he actually becomes the lord of all the surveys, which he never becomes, and therefore he becomes the victim of all kind of cheating, even with his nearest and most intimate relations. In such an unsatisfactory state of affairs, there is no harmony, even between fathers and sons, or between husband and wife. But all these contending difficulties can be mitigated by one process, and that is the devotional service of the Lord. The world of hypocrisy can the world of can be checked by the counteraction through devotional service to the Lord and nothing else. Maharaj Yudhishthir, having observed this disparities, conjectured the disappearance of the Lord from the earth. Okay, so here Prabhupada is explaining all the I think qualities, I should say, or what about the Kali Yuga and the current situation, that this is how the people are, and this is how even the harmony or the good relation between the father and sons and husband and wife is not there. There are a lot of misunderstanding, and that we can see now in this time how everybody this thing, the conditioned living is endowed with four principles of malpractice, namely errors, insanity, inability, and cheating. And these are the signs of imperfection. And Kali Yuga is full. People are, full of all these errors. And out of the four propensities, the cheat others is the most prominent. So, I'm just. It's self-explanatory, as Mataji also explained, that how this is the current situation that people are having, and that is why there's a lot of problems we see around, that people want to lord it over, and they just want to believe what they believe. They don't care what is right, what is wrong, considering the Shastras. So having seen these symptoms, these problems, Yudhishthira Maharaj is thinking that disappearance of the Lord from there. So he's thinking that God has disappeared. That is why we see a lot of problems. Like in Ramayana, we see when Ram Bhagwan left he left he went for exile, and after that Ayodhya was no more peaceful. There were a lot of problems in Ram Bhagwan's house, like Dashrath Maharaj was not well, then he died, then Bharat was blamed by all the Ayodhya Vasis, and a lot of problems there. So actually, when Lord's disappearance actually is the sign, जहाँ पे भगवान का नाम नहीं होता वहाँ पे ये सारी problems होती है. तो Yudhishthira Maharaj seeing all these problems, thinking that God has maybe disappeared. Hari Bol. Add and correct Prabhuji and Mataji. Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for reading and sharing. So anybody else would like to add anything? No? Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
Prabhuji, I have a question. So, Krishna had come to establish dharma, and he had just spoken Bhagavad Gita. And so how come the adharma, this religion started spreading so rapidly right after that, and things started degrading so quickly?
Okay, so Krishna came, spoke the Bhagavad Gita, and after that he left. So the question is, how come we are having so many problems in terms of all these bad omens coming and all these negativity coming? So why is this happening? Am I right? This is the question, right?
Yes, Prabhuji, if the influence of the dharma that he established should have stayed for a little longer than this. So it seems that suddenly, again, things got degraded again.
Yeah, so the most important thing here is that we are expecting that because Krishna came, so then he spoke the Bhagavad Gita, and that is going to keep the thing stable for some amount of time. So it's not so much on the time factor actually which is playing the role, but it is the reason why the time was going to go, Kali is going to come and the time is going to get bad. That's the reason Lord gave the Bhagavad Gita. Signs of Bhagavad Gita, he had spoken to Sun God also. So in that case, we see it was going generation after generation, but it wasn't maintaining. So now even more difficult time was going to come because Kali Yuga is coming. So Krishna gave, and you're right that Krishna gave the Bhagavad Gita, and Prabhupada writes this, that but not many people actually were able to take advantage of it. And that is the reason Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had to come in Kali Yuga. So Kali Yuga, that is why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Yuga avatar. Because Kali Yuga, the influence is very bad. Kale dosha nidhe rajan, hasti ek mahat guna, kirtanevad krishnasya mukta sangam param brajet. That in Kali Yuga, it's full of faults. There are so many problems, so many faults. Even Lord himself, he comes and gives the Bhagavad Gita, but still people are not able to accept it. So then Lord used a different strategy. Now this time he came as a devotee and he showed how to live the life of Bhagavad Gita. How to be the ideal follower of a Bhagavad Gita practitioner. And that's how he showed by his teachings, his pastimes, how to live. So that is the reason we needed very much Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when you are spreading awareness about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is a very important point. That even though Krishna came, mercifully gave the highest knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita, people are not able to take advantage. And Kali Yuga was coming and rampant negativity started coming. So therefore, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, all these were given. And then finally, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach us how to implement them. And therefore, we have Chaitanya Charitamrita. Does it answer your question, Madhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Prabhuji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came just recently. So for now, rest of the Kali Yuga, 400,000 plus years, there won't be any other avatar or Krishna
Yes, so
coming
Lord
to.
Chaitanya's moon is just starting to rise right now. It has not even come to the noon, you know. It has not even come to the full brightness. It has just started. The sun just beginning to show some light. So in the next 10,000 years, it is predicted that this is going to be the golden period where the Krishna consciousness movement will spread far and wide. After that, there will be Ghor Kali Yuga. So after that, there will be very little chances for advancement spiritually. People will not have that much. There will still be some, but it's nothing going to be, noticeable. So therefore, all the devotees who are practicing right now must become very serious, because if we keep postponing, like Amoglia Prabhu was saying, अभी कुछ जन्म तो हम श्रद्धा में बिताएंगे, फिर कुछ जन्म हम बिताएं साधु संगा में बिताएंगे, फिर कुछ जन्म हम भजन क्रिया में बिताएंगे, फिर कुछ जन्म अनर्थ निवृत्ति. If we go like this, it's going to be very, very slow. So we have to try to get out of this world which is full of misery. Dukkhalayam ashashvatam padam padam yad vipadam natesham. So very dangerous. So Lord doesn't always have to come himself. He's sending his devotees, his ambassadors, his representatives, because so many things Lord does not want to do himself, but want to give credit to others. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only showed how to practice it. He did not write much books. He let the Goswamis write the books. And then Goswamis were the ones who wrote the books, taught further, and spread the movement. Lord Chaitanya himself did not, established as many temples and stuff. The Goswamis did. So Lord actually does these things due to his devotees, with the intention of glorifying the devotees, to give them the credit. Like Srila Prabhupada came, he took it to the Western world. Lord Chaitanya did not take it to the Western world. He is Supreme Lord. He could have done it, but he did not do it, because the devotees of the Lord, they are actually more merciful than the Lord. So Lord Chaitanya did not go to places of drunkard, meat eaters and all of those, but Nityananda Prabhu went there. So the devotees and followers of Lord are more merciful. So we should also try to become serious, sincere devotees of the Lord. That way we can share it with others, and Lord can act through us to make impossible things possible. When Srila Prabhupada was once in a morning walk conversation asking how many books are printed and how many are left, they said we have 17 books remaining. Prabhupada said, what, 17 books remaining? Yes, but now we have a good printing press. Now we can print one copy in 2 months. Prabhupada said, 1 copy in 2 months, nothing doing. I need all 17 copies done within 2 months. Said, 17 copies in 2 months? Prabhupada, that is impossible. So Srila Prabhupada at that time said, impossible? Impossible is a word in fool's dictionary. So immediately those disciples, they paid obeisances in the morning walk and left immediately. They moved families from one part of the US to another part of the US, all those who were working on books, and everybody was living in the temple. They worked day in, day out, and and by the end of the time, they were able to print all the books. and presented it to Srila Prabhupada. So impossible things become possible. So even though Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not scheduled to come, so many of these activities will happen by the arrangement of his disciples, his followers, his parampara, his ambassadors. So these personalities will take it forward. Does it answer your question, Madhuri?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so anything else anybody wants to share with respect to the points Mataji raised? Okay, so we'll end here and we'll chant 11 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then we'll play our Kahoot quiz. So everybody can get your devices. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees.